Alright, guys. So, the last time we left off, you guys had been looking for Tonberry and Benadryl in the city of Stillmore. Um, Walking around, you managed to find him, Tonberry, sitting at the Mr. Bandersnatch's Marvelous Meat Pie Eating Contest. As you guys had approached, the contest was just about to start. So, jumping right in, what would you guys like to do as you approach?
I would like to join the contest.
Okay.
So will I.
Okay. So,
I'll cheer them on.
okay.
Inspire us.
Okay. So, as you guys are walking up, the gentleman who you had previously talked to, that was advertising the contest, he is standing on this kind of a little bit of a stage. So you guys are currently in the Twessup Road district, and there's kind of just this makeshift stage. It's just kind of like a place in the middle of this area where people can stand and talk about different things. But today it's a meat pie eating contest. So the gentleman is standing there, and you see a table laid out, and on top of it, there are a stack of pies sitting on the right hand side. There are two dwarves, a large human man, and what looks to be a guard of the city. And she is sitting, she's the last person, and then Tonberry. So as you guys raise your hands and say, "We'd like to join," the gentleman looks at you. "Oh, you two again."
All of us?
So far it was just the two. So just Trejin and Kaiba.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure.
Yep. Uh, so looks at the two of you and goes, "All right. Well, it'll be 5 gold each for the entrance fee."
I'm in.
All right.
Can you spot me?
Wait, what?
Can you spot me?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan. Go ahead and mark off 10 gold as you enter the contest. Tomberry looks at you guys. "Hey guys, what's up? I didn't know you liked pies too." Huh? Clearly still drunk, but you see Benadryl, the statue of him, a few feet off the stage, on the ground there, watching on, essentially. So, as you guys are standing there, you're seated, and the gentleman looks out at the crowd and says, "Now, today, these 6 people will be competing for the wonderful chance to eat a lifetime's worth of free meals at Mr. Bandersnatch's within reason. And today we will continue to eat some meat pies until we have one winner. Each round will have a different flavoring of meat pie. And sometimes we'll have a not meat pie. So to warm things up, we're going to start with our not so signature veggie pie." And you hear a brief, "Yay! Haha!"
Boo!
Lame.
Do that for a piece of bunny.
So he, his assistant walks over, lays a pie out in front of each of you, and the pie is roughly about probably the size of your hand in diameter, and it smells pretty good. Looks like it's mainly filled with veggies. Um, so, ready, set, go! And I need you guys to, Andre and Ryan, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Saving throw. Yep.
13.
13. Okay.
7 total.
7 total. Okay. So the first pie, as you eat into it, you feel the crunch of the crust. It's nice and fluffy, and on the inside is mainly just the gravy and lots and lots of diced vegetables. So there's actually no meat in this first pie. It was kind of just your warm up round, and you make it through. It looks like everyone else made it through. No one has gotten out of the contest yet. So the second round. A new round of pies lays before you. This time, this one smells a little bit different. You smell the hint of meats in this one. Not sure which meat exactly it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in round 2. Are our contestants ready? I said, are our contestants ready? And you hear the yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The lackluster hardiness of the crowd is endearing. Go ahead and as you dig into your second pie, make a second Constitution saving throw.
10 total.
10 total.
21.
21. Okay. Trajan, you make it through your pie with absolute relative ease. Kaiba, you are struggling. You're not used to eating. This one is a beef pie, and you're not used to eating this much meat in one sitting. But the beef does make its way down your throat, and you're able to hold it down. There's a brief moment where you don't think you're gonna make it to the end, but you manage to find your way and finish the pie. You guys watch as the large male who's sitting kind of in the middle of the table, he makes it, and you see him, and he just starts to vomit right onto the table, throwing up half the pie as it covers his portion of the table. Oh, we have our first victim! Faddock, please make your way off the stage. Can we get a cleanup bin over there? And the smaller human assistant kind of cleans up. You see the rag come out in a pail and just scrapes all the barf off and just wipes down the table really quickly as the next set of fresh pies are laid before you. This time they're steaming a little bit. You can tell that these are getting fresher. These are newer. This one in particular, it smells faintly of chicken. So with that, I need you guys to go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
11 total.
Okay.
7.
7. Okay. Hold on. Let me see something. Constitution 8. Okay. So, as you guys make your way into this third pie, you start to get filled up, and you hear over to the right, there's the smaller dwarf with black hair, and you hear him just go, "Oh, I can't anymore. I'm done." And he just pushes the plate away, and you hear the as he shuffles off. Tonberry goes and just falls asleep right into his pie. Trajan, as you're going through the pie, you feel your entire body start to just reject any more food. It does not want to continue eating this. And you, despite all your best efforts, have to stop.
Damn.
Kaiba, you just keep shoveling, and you finish the pie. And all of a sudden this feeling that you've never really felt before. It's like you're full, but you're about to explode, and then um, you take in a deep breath and start vomiting uncontrollably all over. Both of you are considered out. Tonberry is out. So right now there is just the one dwarf with the copper hair and the female guard, and both of them are standing or sitting still and waiting for their last round as the table gets cleaned up. All right, looks like that was a tough round for everyone. Can we have our final two contestants stay on the stage? Everyone else, please make your way off. You guys find your seats in the crowd, and you watch on as Al, this pretty stout dwarf, he has copper hair, and Shigure, a female guard, face off in this final bout. The last pie is larger than the previous ones have been. It's while the other ones were roughly the size of your hand, this one would be roughly the size of a like a magazine, and boom, there's a thud as each one hits the table. This one is the mixed pie, and it's winner take all you can eat for a lifetime. And you guys watch as the dwarf keeps eating, but the female guard, she picks up a fork and just keeps on shoveling the food right into her mouth. The dwarf, his beard covered in meats and vegetables, little bits of gravy still dribbling off, and you hear him just, I can't eat anymore. No. And you watch as the guard, ding, ding, ding. Her fork clangs against the tin as she has finished. And we have our winner! You can claim your prize at Mr. Bandersnatch's, and everyone, please come down to Mr. Bandersnatch's for a delicious meat pie and a refreshing mead. As you guys are standing there, Shigure walks by you and says, "Better luck next time, boys." And she starts to walk away. Anything you guys want to do?
Weak. Boo. Can't stomach are those. Boo. Alright, I have an idea.
What's the idea?
We'll knock out the female guard, and you guys will claim the prize.
I
Why
don't
is it
know. If I can-
unlimited meat pies, isn't it? How are you supposed to claim that from someone you knocked out?
Free food? Won't say no to free food.
No, but I don't think we can claim it because they'll know it's not us that won.
We can dress up Abby.
This is true. This is true.
Wait, what?
Wait, why are you guys going to these lengths just for some meat pies? This I feel like
Oh,
the
man.
reward here is a little off.
I don't think you understand the concept of free food.
Free food.
Free food.
So at this point, she's walked past you. She's making her way off to somewhere. So if there's anything you want to do to catch up to her, now would be the time.
Is she attractive?
Make a perception check.
Charles knows.
The bard strikes again. Make a perception check.
12 plus 7 is a 9.
Okay. She is fairly attractive. She's of a slender build. She seems to have darker hair than the other people in this region. She seems to be Probably from your experience and from what you know, she looks like she's actually from the Hiranax Empire, which is on the other side of the Ambad Sea. So, yeah, for the most part, she's like maybe like a 7 in your book.
Here, what did you say?
What was?
I am slightly aroused.
Oh no, he's going into his dragon form.
Does that mean you're a dragon?
Alright, Kaiba, I
Oh,
think
no.
she's totally your type. So I think what you should do is go introduce yourself to her, say that she's not from around here and that you know she's from the Abbott Empire?
Uh,
Abbott?
Hiranax.
Hobbit? Here next. Where'd I get Abbott?
No clue.
Me neither. Here next Empire.
What? What are we
Are we?
doing?
And what you're gonna do is you're going to charm her with your charm, and then free meat pies for the rest of us.
What charm?
I don't know, Kaiba's charm.
I'll do it.
Wait, is it meat pies? Like they can take as many as they want, or they can, like they can eat as many, not like they can take as many.
I don't know, it said somewhat reasonable. It's called to go, right?
Greedy.
I don't know, up to you, Kaiba, if you want to go forever or not, she's leaving. Going away.
I run up to her.
Okay. As you run up to this guard, she turns around, her hand immediately goes to the hilt of her blade. Can I help you?
Whoa, whoa, calm down, lady. Calm down. I'm just here to talk.
Okay, so then talk.
You look very attractive.
Thank you?
I know you're from the Empire. Was it Abbott?
At this
Anyway,
Okay.
what is a pretty girl like you
Damn it.
doing in a meat pie contest?
Winning, clearly.
Oh, I like girls that win.
Okay.
Nice.
Sure.
Could you think you can win another thing?
I don't know. And she's like visibly, she's not scared. It's just there's a dragonborn that's talking to her. It's weird.
Awkward.
It's like super awkward. But go on.
Wait, the bard isn't trying to seduce the guard?
This is
No, I had another
Why?
idea in my head.
Oh, why aren't we having the bard do this? No, the
You
one
guys
with
are
high
you guys are
charisma.
watching as Kaiba is just talking to this lady. You can see her visibly like she's in some type of discomfort at this point. It's all
Because an idea popped into my head. That's it.
Go seduce the guard now. Rescue her from the dragonborn.
No. Kaiba's been saying he's been lonely, so I thought about letting him have a try. Always
So,
been curious.
so Kaiba. Well, go on.
oh, I think you lost something.
And what do you think I lost?
Wait, did you say loved or lost?
Lost.
Right?
Yes, lost.
I think you're missing my hands on yours.
I most certainly am not, and if you attempt to, I will take yours and throw them into the sea.
That sounds hot.
You should walk away now.
Keep going for it.
All right. I'll catch you next time.
I hope to God not. And she just turns and starts booking it. As you make your way back to the group, Kaiba, you hear in the distance. I remember when I used to hit on the ladies. You want a drink?
Is that you, Thornberry?
It's Tonberry, but yeah. So you want a drink?
Yes. After this failed attempt of love.
Here, and he hands you it's a flask.
And I offer it to Dan first.
Huh? What? Why?
Drink with me because you offered me to go to her, so it's also equally your fault.
My fault. I believed in you.
Now that was your first mistake. Now drink.
I believed. Can I resist this?
It's up to you. Do you wanna you could fake it. You could. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
Here, I'll take the drink.
Okay.
I hand it over to Trijan. Here you go. Good luck.
I take a huge swig.
Okay. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn. 4.
4. Okay. Let's see. You take. Ooh, that's rough. You take 6 points of acid damage. As you drink, you feel it gurgling down your throat. The fermentation has gone somewhat awry, and it's turned into some type of basic formula that's just eating away at the inside of your throat right now.
Wonderful.
And
Well,
I pass this to Isaboni and Abby.
Mm?
Alright, now that I know this isn't a very good brew, I'm gonna cast Purify Food and Water on it.
okay. So you purify.
Or food and drink.
Yeah. Is it?
Purify food and drink.
That's just verbal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Verbal and somatic, so I wave my hand.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of just stir it in your hand, and you say a few words, and hand it off.
So I still handed it to them.
So Yenir and Izza, this dragonborn, he holds out the flask towards you guys. What are you doing?
I'll take it and then like turn to the side a little bit and just kind of like pour it over my shoulder, but it like in a really realistic kind of way, like only minimal amount, dripping down.
For this, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
I should just drank it. I purified it.
Yeah, I'm still like confused about the whole drinking thing, so
But you already drank a beer before.
I did. I wasn't sure how I felt about it though.
We told you that's what happiness feels like.
Happiness is great.
I don't like being weak. I feel like it weakened me.
Okay. So, 9. Okay. And we're just gonna use your passive perception, which is a 10. So you, Kaiba, you watch as she holds it up. You manage to see like a faint dribble kind of go down her cheek. She might not have actually drank it. You're not 100% sure though.
All right. Next person.
So Izza holds it up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna chug the whole thing down.
Okay. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, why? I purified it. Shouldn't it just be water
She's
now?
chugging the whole flask.
Of water.
It's not water. It's still
Hydrated.
free of poison. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, you are hydrated.
I'm making Tonberry restart because it's not good.
Oh man, guys, you finished all of it? Okay. And he pulls out like another flask from his pouch behind. Well, if you guys want more, just let me know.
Hey,
Solid.
there's some people in the group that hasn't drank. You should give it to them.
Well, you didn't drink.
I will drink last.
No, you drink now.
My heart is broken. I need some time to heal up.
Which is what the drink is for.
Exactly. So everyone drink on me. Just let me sit and watch you guys so I can contemplate my life.
Where's the empty flask currently?
Right now, I would say Izza has it.
Can I like casually take the empty flask?
Are you like just taking it from her, or are you trying to like steal it?
I'm just no, just like motioning towards her to like give it to me.
Okay. So Izza, what are you doing?
I guess I'll give it to him.
Okay.
Okay.
So you now have
And,
a flask.
I have the flask,
Mhm.
and I'll take the full flask now.
Well,
And
you're taking the full flask
Or the-
from Tonberry?
yeah, because
Okay.
he wants people to drink, right?
Okay, yeah.
And I will attempt to swap the two.
Okay.
Slate of hand.
All right. For this, yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
18.
18. Okay. You guys watch as the this halfling cleric just kind of holds one and grabs the other one, and for a second you can swear they both disappeared, but he hands one back to Tonberry. Okay, who doesn't seem to notice anything. Most of you guys don't notice anything, and you now have an empty flask in an empty flask in your hand and a full one back to him, right? Charles?
Yeah, I handed the so I like swap the two and I pretend to drink out of the now empty one.
Yes, got it.
All of
Yep.
it.
Okay.
And then I hand back the empty one.
Got it. So, Tonberry grabs it back and goes, "Oh man, you guys are really thirsty." So, what would you guys like to do now?
Should we attempt to revive, or nah?
Revive who?
The statue.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot. Yeah.
I thought we were just having a drinking party.
You guys are kind of like in like the main street or one of the main streets of the town, just drinking casually. It's a little awkward, but
The guards haven't stopped us yet, which
There-
means drinking in public is legal.
there aren't that many guards in this particular area, but there's a few people watching you right now.
Well,
Okay. So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna use that greater restoration potion on Benadryl.
Okay. Since you're using it, yeah, it's fine. You uncork it and you start to pour it over him. And as you do, you hear the as the stonework starts to crack, and for a second, everyone has this surge of fear, and they wonder, "Oh God, did we mess up? Did we just kill someone?"
He's dead.
And you watch as you hear a and Benadryl starts to move again. Brother! And Tonberry runs and just leaps onto him. Ah! 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 Who are you? Who are you? With a blade to his throat. It's me. I'm your brother. I don't have a brother. Yeah, but I can explain. I think you should. I don't know
Wait.
what's going on. I have to roleplay two people right now. It is hard, Ryan. It's hard.
Wait. No, I was gonna say, don't you two already know each other though?
Um, from what you guys are seeing in this interaction, they do not.
But it was in Tonberry's backstory.
It was. They had met previously, but Tonberry knew Benadryl, not the other way around.
Ah, okay.
He didn't know that they were brothers.
Okay.
So, but you guys watch as they start to talk, and Benadryl looks at you guys. Did what happened?
You were turned to stone by the holder, and we
we
saved your
actually-
life.
By lunking you around with the help of Tonberry.
Also, you owe us 500 gold.
And a drink.
What? Sure. And he kind of reaches into his pouch and throws you out 500 gold.
Sweet.
So Ryan, go ahead and mark 500 gold back, and I'm gonna mark it off of him. I need a minute. I don't completely understand what's going on. You're my brother? How's that even possible? You're not. Why?
You see, when two people love each other very much.
Uh-huh.
And
They're
in your case, you're. What's Tonberry again?
Wait,
he,
He's half orc.
They're both half, right?
they're both half human, half orc.
They're both half human.
Wait,
half
I
orc.
thought.
One is half human, or sorry, half elf. So Benadryl is half elf. Or no, I'm sorry.
No, Benadryl is a full elf.
He's a full elf, and Tonberry is a half orc.
That's half elf.
Yes.
That sounds like an affair to me.
Half orc, half elf.
Yes.
Oh, damn. That could be like the ugliest person I've ever known. The most buffest elf I've ever known. There's like no in between. But anyways, sometimes they don't love each other as much, so one finds stuff to do with another, and in your case, an orc. And thus, Tonberry was born. Ta-da!
Is that actually his backstory, or are you just like talking out?
I'm just
Assuming.
assuming.
He's talking out of his ass.
Why can't I find love too?
You tried. You tried.
But guys, my mom was an elf.
Yes.
Oh,
And
but you said my dad.
oh, your mom then. Your dad was not oil, I guess, or they were divorced. I don't know your family story, but ta-da, Tonberry.
Half elf, half orc.
Yay! And he takes a swig. He's like, "Oh man, it's empty." At this point, Benadryl goes, "Are we staying somewhere? Can I just rest for a minute? Just."
Yeah, we have your room at the inn. I can't remember what it's called.
Enchantress curse.
Enchantress Curse.
Okay, I'll find my way there. And he starts to make his way, and Tonberry goes, "Wait, brother, I want to come with you." Sure, let's go. and you watch as the two of them kind of side by side walk off towards the Enchantress's curse. You've reunited
that
the
was
two
pleasant.
brothers. Yay! So what would you like to do?
We did it, guys. Let's high five.
I say we celebrate and get drinks.
Let's
What
do
do you
it.
think? More drinks,
More drinks.
or we could scope out that manhole, or
Find
another
out where
entrance.
that guard
This
went.
one. Is there a manhole under me?
Not directly under you, no.
Oh, that one. I point to a manhole.
I say we go find that guard again and have Kaiba try again.
No, my heart hurts. I don't want to do it anymore.
I say we try anyway.
Why are you doing this to me? Oh, George, question. That meat eating contest.
Uh-huh.
Do we gain health?
No.
eating?
Sure. How about you each gain 3.
That's better than nothing.
So, Ryan, if you're down any hit points, you get 3 back.
Okay, cool.
Or we'll say you had 3 temporary ones. That's fine. Okay. So, what would you guys like to do?
Kaiba, I know your heart hurts, but only you can change that.
By finding the guard.
If you can find the guard and try again, maybe it's meant to be. Maybe you can, you know, you're, the first time you meet wasn't good, but what about the second time?
Second impression.
Second impression is always, beneficial.
No, I kind of want to just kill things now.
We could kill the guard.
Wait.
Wait, what?
I
couldn't
don't
hear
think I want to do that. Let's go down to the manhole and start killing things.
So fight goblins?
Wait, I didn't hear what Izza said.
Yeah,
oh,
I
I
can.
said that escalated really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So kill the guard if she rejects him again, maybe?
Damn.
I mean, he doesn't want to try again, so.
Oh, I got it.
Come on, I mean, come on, what's your name again? Kaiba?
Yes. It's Kaiba. I say to him, you shouldn't give up.
Wait, do
You
we even
should
know where
not-
this guard is? Like, how big is the
Nope.
city?
This
Kinda
this
big.
city is pretty big. It's let's see here. Ballpark. Think like St. Louis size.
Hmm.
A little bit smaller maybe. But it's
What-
it's
what if you
really
kill a
big.
single Guard.
It's pretty big. You can certainly
You
try.
You shouldn't allow the guard to defeat you like this, Kaiba.
Alright, I'll try it again.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna tell her what exactly how I feel.
How do you feel?
I feel confused and in love.
By in love, do you mean aroused?
I have penis feelings.
Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna give you something.
George, can I
Hmm?
do a history check to see if what I remember about the guard? Like what she had on her?
No, you don't need a history check. I'd say, for the most part, she was dressed like a normal guard. You do see a few things that stand out. She has a ribbon in her hair rather than just like a standard hair tie.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit different. That's more of from your experience. You know this to be a tradition in the Haranax Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Other than that, there's not much. The sword that she carries, it looks slightly longer than a normal longsword. But other than that, no, nothing out of the ordinary for a guard.
All right. I'm gonna cast locate object on the ribbon.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop,
We're gonna find this guard.
boop. Okay, give me a sec here. So locate object. JK. There it is. All right, so 1,000 feet. Okay. So, you faintly get the direction. She is currently to the west of you guys and a little bit north. So still in. It seems like she's still in the Twessup Road area. Just a little bit away from you, maybe 500-600 feet.
All right. I know where she is. Let's head out.
Okay, so you guys make your way in that general direction, and you manage to come to what looks to be a large wooden building. It's got 2 floors to it, and on the outside you see a meat pie and 3 wavy lines coming off. Kind of looks like meat pie cooling in the wind.
Huh. Who knew she would be at Nah.
Mr. Bandersnatch's pies.
Right after she won a contest. Huh.
That makes sense.
That was easy.
Probably shouldn't have burned a spell slot doing that, but okay. All right.
That was a second level spell.
We're not the smartest bunch. God damn.
Hence why we're here.
So, you guys make it to this establishment. It's 2 floors. It's got kind of like on the left side, there's kind of like a little patio area where you see like a few people eating. There's a couple tables set up out there. Otherwise, there's the main entrance, the main door.
Do we see the guard outside?
As you're looking around, yeah, she's sitting on the far back left table. So there's about 6 tables out there. They're kind of the long picnic tables that you'd see at like a park. But yeah, she's sitting by herself in the back one, and it looks like she's just enjoying a drink.
All right. Go for it, Kaiba.
Good luck. I gave you everything.
Inspire him.
Can I inspire him?
You can,
Wait,
you
before
can
I go
try.
over there.
Mhm.
Before I go over there, give me some money. Because I don't feel up to it. I need an incentive.
All right. I'll give him 100 gold.
Okay. Mark off 100 gold, Kaiba. Mark on 100 gold.
Okay.
I gave you knowledge. Use it.
Alright. Well, Thornberry's not next to us, so I can't take us away, but here I go.
Okay, so you make your way over to the table. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna watch.
Is there an empty table we can like?
Yeah.
You know.
There's several empty tables. In the outside area, there are 2, and in the inside, looking in, there doesn't look to be one large enough to seat your group.
Well, I'm gonna sit at a table close enough so I can hear what he's saying.
Okay.
And watch.
So there's one kind of kitty corner.
Cool. I'll be
Kitty
there.
corner. Don't stand out.
I'm just another customer. as far as everyone else knows.
Should we order? Which one of those pies that you had earlier tasted the best? Directed at whoever was in the pie eating contest.
Probably the beef.
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 I'll take a beef. A beef.
Is this like McDonald's where we have to go up to the counter and order, or come to?
So this one, someone will, if you guys sit down, someone will come up to you and like take your order and deliver you food.
Sweet.
So it's kind of
I'll just wait
it's
for the
kind of like a
waiters to come.
tavern, yeah.
Cool.
We'll be good patrons while we watch.
Okay.
Yes.
So is everyone having a seat at that same table?
I'll take a slice of Therian's pie.
If you split the cost, sure.
Oh. Okay.
Can I have a piece? I'm kind of broke.
A small piece.
Hi.
He's a bunny piece.
Wait, it's a beef pie.
Can you not buy like a vegan pie instead?
I don't know. I kind of want the beef.
I'll buy an apple pie for her or something.
Thank
Oh, I
you.
like apple pie. I'll have both.
Abby, what are you
All right.
doing? Abby.
Oh, I'm gonna sit. They have an extra table, right?
There's one more table outside, and then there's a couple inside, smaller tables inside.
But they're sitting in this inside table.
They're sitting on the outside tables.
Oh, outside table.
Mhm.
Okay, I will join them.
Okay.
Wait, this is a pie place, right?
It's kind of like a tavern, like a restaurant kind of thing.
Pies.
But they sell pies.
They sell
right?
mainly meat pies. Yes.
Oh, mainly meat pies.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna
So I
get a
can't-
meat pie.
So I can't order a pizza? That's a pie.
You're a few 100,000 years too early.
But it's a pie.
Be the inventor of pizzas.
You could. You could certainly try that. Yes.
All right.
So, as you guys are sitting there, this large man opens the door. Hello. How are you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
You look at him. He's a portly man with kind of a not a dirty, but just like a stained chef's apron on. He's got a white shirt and just some brown slacks. He's fairly big, not too tall, but you watch as he smiles this half moon smile, and you see the tainted yellow teeth. This is Chad Bandersnatch of Mr. Bandersnatches. He is the baker who's taken over the family business here. Can I help you guys? What would you like to order?
I want a pie.
Yeah. I'll like say the order that we had planned.
Okay. So he kind of recites it back to you. So that'll be one veggie, one beef, and that's it.
Make it 3 beef pies and 2 bottles of wine.
2
Damn.
bottles of wine. Okay. So for all of that, let's see.
Can I say something?
Well,
Yes.
you've walked on.
Oh,
You've
okay,
walked
never
off on
mind.
your own.
Well, we're watching him, right?
You guys are watching me. You guys have all sat down. I'm kind of doing this like 2 separate things.
Okay.
So I'm doing you guys first, and then we'll go back to him. But so he goes. Let's see. Beef pie will run you 2 silver apiece. The veggie pie will be 1 silver apiece, and then for a couple bottles, that'll be say 2 silver altogether. So what is that? How many pies did you say you wanted? The beef pies.
2 beef pie or 3 beef pies, 1 veggie, and 2 bottles of wine.
All right. So for all that, it'll be 12 silver.
All right. I hand him 7 silver and 1 electrum piece.
Nice. Okay. Oh, what's this? It's fancy.
Yes.
Never seen this before. But okay. It does have a symbol on it that does indicate that it is used for currency. So he's not completely dumb. So he walks back in and starts to prepare your pies. And your drinks are brought out to you pretty promptly. There's a younger girl that's helping him. She has brown hair and pigtails. And you guys watch as Kaiba has now sat down and started talking again. So, Kaiba, you start to make your approach. And as you walk up, she turns and looks at you, kind of rolls her eyes and puts her head down.
Hey,
No response.
I know I've was acting weird before, but I was just too nervous to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to humor me?
I suppose it's been a long day.
Well, it's been a long single life for me, so
Oh,
She
boy.
takes a big gulp of her mead.
anyways, I'd like to tell you that I find you very attractive, and you eating that meat pie really was amazing.
Th- thank you, I suppose.
And I apologize for how I acted earlier. I really just didn't know what to say to you.
Then you probably shouldn't have said anything.
That was my fault.
Yes.
He sounds creepy, to be honest.
That's why this is great.
Oh my god. Hey, Abby.
That's why we're watching this happen.
And
This is true. I just whispered this to myself. Don't worry.
from where you guys are sitting, you can fairly make out most of what they're saying. Like it's not really that loud. So like as you guys are kind of muttering to yourselves, you can pick up most of the conversation here.
Okay. But can I say one thing to you, girl?
I'm not a girl, but go on.
Wait, what?
What was that?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you a dude?
Um. Mm, she takes a big gulp, and what's your armor class?
18?
Huh?
Oh shit.
Sorry. what's your armor class?
18.
18. Oh. Does that hit? Let me see. Hold on. Sword. Hey Ryan, what's your 2 hit on your sword? On your short sword?
What?
What's the 2 hit on your short sword? Your plus.
What are you talking about?
Don't you have a short sword? No?
I sold it because now I have a lightsaber.
Yeah, okay, I forgot. Sorry. I didn't want to have to look this up. Okay, that hits. Just barely. So you look right into her eyes, and without flinching, you just watch a blur of motion as a blade just gets embedded into your hand. So you suffer 5 points of piercing damage as it stabs you and jams your hand into the table.
Well, shit, dog. Ow. The fuck is wrong with you? I just merely wanted to point out if you were male or female.
Uh-oh.
If the answer isn't obvious, then maybe I should make you both male and female.
Whoa!
That kind of sounds hot, but no thank you. Can you remove your blade from my hand, please?
Sure. And she takes it and she drags it across the table with your hand. You don't suffer any more damage, it just really hurts.
Where you kind of cut off there.
So she takes the blade and just drags it across the table, holds your wrist so that your hand doesn't move, and puts it back in.
Well, shit, dog.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you. I will take my leave after this failed attempt of wooing you.
With that, she starts to keep drinking. So what are you doing, Kaiba?
I am going back to the group, sad and defeated.
Double heartbroken.
You guys watch. Your pies have now arrived, and you've started eating them as this is all happening. And he makes his way back. You can see the
Wait.
blood dripping from
I
his
tell
hand.
I want to tell Mr. Bandersnatch I paid for her meal because I like this chick. She's great.
And
Wait, her meal's free.
Oh yeah.
yeah, she's able to eat here for free. The drinks are still like not on the house though.
Well, then I pay for her drinks because this girl is great.
Okay. So he takes a couple silver from you. So mark off. She's having this is her second mead. So right now she's at two silver pieces.
All right.
So Kaiba, you make your way to the table and you guys watch as he kind of comes back to the table, downtrodden, blood running down his hand.
Should have used the gold I gave you.
Did you even use the line?
I was getting there until she stabbed a knife in my hand.
Maybe it's because you asked her if she was a girl or a guy.
You should just bought her a drink to start with.
I am confused on how love works, guys.
Well, this is true. He has -1 for intelligence.
Why didn't nobody coach me
intelligence
this stuff?
governs this.
Or would this be charisma? I don't know.
I feel like this would be charisma.
Maybe both.
Maybe a little bit of wisdom involved too. I think that was a wisdom moment.
Man, that's like one of my best lines, and you didn't use it.
I would like to comfort Kaiba.
Okay. What'd you like to do?
I feel bad for these lonely creatures, so I'm gonna just kind of pat him on the back.
Okay.
Can I have my gold back now?
Hell no.
I wish
My
I could get
hand.
my knowledge back.
I will save it for some other time.
Okay, knowledge worth.
I will not actually have to leave, by the way. I can stay.
Oh, okay. Great.
Now, will somebody heal my hand, please? Cause it's bleeding, and I might die or go berserk.
Can I like bandage it up using like
Medicine.
yeah, not using magic, just
Between the two of you, so Charles, we'll have you do it this time. Go ahead and make a medicine check with advantage.
oh advantage.
Yep. Because
Because I'm here to help you.
Mhm.
17.
17. Okay, yeah. You're able to do it, and as you're working on it, and you're trying to get it to close, you feel Kaiba start to stiffen up. Kaiba, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear God. Oh thank God, 15.
Okay. So, you feel the urge of the blade to kill.
Oh God.
And you fight it off, and you manage to keep your mind, and you focus on the pain in your hand and your newfound friends here, trying to help you, and it brings you back, and you're able to focus again. With that, we'll say you heal up. Charles, go ahead and roll 2d4 and then add 2 to it.
2D. Okay.
And for this, we'll say this is partially you guys eating, and also between the two of you just bandaging them up and generally just helping him feel better.
2d4 plus what?
Plus 2.
Plus 2? 7.
7. Okay, so you heal up 7 points, Kaiba.
Yay.
So as you guys are sitting there, you hear the, and it sounds like there is an oncoming storm.
We'll move inside.
So as you guys grab your stuff and you're making your way inside, Shigure looks at you, Trajan, raises her beer, gives you a nod, and goes back to it.
I nod back.
As you make your way inside, Mr. Bandersnatch, yes, come in! Make sure the pies don't get wet. And the interior is candle lit. There's a fireplace going in the back corner, and you can see the meat pies in this establishment. They've been have been freshly baked, so you can smell them. There are a few that are sitting out. Mainly, it looks like for display purposes. It looks like they're still fresh as of today. But you guys are now sitting inside. What would you like to do?
Alright, Trajan, it's your turn.
What?
You got her attention? Now go.
I don't feel like it.
like that's a really bad idea.
I've been-
If you're so confident in our abilities, why don't you lead?
Also, you're the bard. Shouldn't you be doing this?
You see, me and guards don't really go together. You know?
Yeah, neither
But
do
you
me
should
and here
lead by
next season.
example.
That sounds to me like you're just being specific.
Oh, it's turning around on me.
I did it. I think you should do it too. And I'll just sit next to Issa Bunny because she's comforted me. The only one comforted.
Hey, I bandaged your
Hey,
hand.
yeah, come on.
Well, thank you. But I sit closer to Issa Bunny.
I
So
think
the
it's
bard
me
should
then.
go and do this.
What?
We egg him on.
Is there a straight benefit? I was trying to help a friend. He's been lonely. I'm okay.
Yeah, now we're trying to help you.
Yeah.
Oh wait. What if she's into girls? We should send Abby over there.
We
That
did
is
not
the
think
point.
about this possibility.
We did not. No wonder she was so.
We should send 2 people instead of just one Dragonborn that gets his knife in his hand.
But see, I feel like Abby might scare her. Like she scared the shopkeeper in the other store.
Izza tried running away from that one dude.
Which is why the bard should do this.
Wait a second, it's back to me again.
So, Yenir, what were you saying?
I have like 0 experience with this sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what you should teach us how it's done. Come on, demonstrate.
I gave knowledge to Kaiba and he didn't use it.
Yeah, we're practical people. We learn by seeing things done.
Yes,
I
yes.
want to use it, but it,
Teach by example.
Mm,
No, not you, Yenir.
Not you.
We're trying to get serious
It's like
to
there's
it.
no example to teach from here.
Zerm here.
Oh look, pie.
I would
while
like
we're
to
changing the subject,
Pie is getting cold. You should probably eat the pie.
Was there some pie on the table, by the way?
Yeah, there is.
Quit
The,
changing
the
the
pies
subject.
have been delivered, and you guys have
Okay.
had them in front of you for some time.
Okay. Did I get one, or do I have to like sneakily steal some?
Pies for everyone.
Yeah, there's 3 meat
Okay.
pies, and I believe 1 or 2 veggie, right?
One
Alright,
vegetable,
I'm still gonna
3 meat,
sneakily steal
There you
some.
and
Oh, I mean, they're
2 bottles of
sized.
wine.
They're not like.
I'm just gonna reach my hand in and just grab a slice. Sneakily, though.
Okay, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
I don't want anyone to know I'm eating pie.
Okay.
Okay. It says the dice are rolling. It's taking a second. Okay.
13. Let's see. Does anyone actually? I don't think anyone's passive perception is high enough to notice.
Mine is 18.
Is it? Jesus.
Wait,
Yeah.
Mine's 17.
Okay. Well, the two of you
We
notice.
see her eat the pie.
You guys watch her eat
Confused
the
as to
pie.
why
I'm
she's
gonna-
stealing
no.
it.
I'm gonna sneakily like stuff it. I'm not like stealing it. I'm just like food anxiety. Like I'm gonna like stuff it into my pocket and then just like munch at it occasionally when no one's looking. I'm not used to eating. with other
Izza,
people.
you noticed this as well.
Why are you putting the pie in your pocket?
It's for later. Don't worry about it.
Nobody's gonna judge you here. It's okay. We've been together for a while.
I'm gonna take another slice of pie.
Do you put this one into your pocket or do you eat it?
Yeah, that one's for actually later. That's like the other pocket. That's my later pocket.
Well, I'm gonna have a slice of pie and some wine.
Okay.
And that
Huh.
one's being taken. I'm gonna stare into everybody's eyes as I take it.
Wow, way to establish dominance.
Yeah.
Can I ask somebody to feed me the pie? Cause my hand doesn't work.
You have a second hand.
I do, but my hand is too busy caressing the one that's wounded.
You
Can
can
somebody feed me a pie? Cause I am hungry and disappointed.
Don't you have a tail that you can use to like feed
Ah.
yourself the pie?
Wait, do I have a tail?
I mean, you're a
Yeah.
dragon, so I think you have a tail.
You do not have a tail.
Oh. Well. just
So-
use your face.
Is he just like scaly, couple horns on his head with no tail?
So let's see. I'll
A
say.
lizard-shaped head, I think.
Yeah.
no tail.
Let's see. The two of you can make a history check.
Okay. Nat 1.
That's a 6 plus I think it's a 1. 7.
I mean, yeah, Dragonborn can have tails, but there's all kinds.
Nice. Maybe his tail is tiny. We shouldn't judge.
Shit, no.
Yikes.
Some tails are just longer than others, whatever. Again, we don't judge.
I don't know if I should feel offended now.
Kaiba, you've never had a tail. It was chopped off at birth. Just FYI for you.
Okay.
Alright, so what's our next plan? What are we doing from here after we eat? Go into the sewers or do we move on from here?
Well, it just stormed, right?
It's
Sewers
Yeah.
probably gonna be
so
overflowing with water.
as you guys look outside, it is currently starting to rain. It's a pretty heavy rain. It looks like it won't let up for a little while.
Probably not a good idea to go into the sewers then. Unless we want to go into the sewers.
Who wants to go into the sewers? I think Kaiba does.
I prepped all my water-related spells, thinking we would go investigate the island eventually. So
Those
I'm
theories.
prepared.
You know what? Why not? I haven't been in the sewers in a while. I'm just
if
Gotta
it's
say,
too
it's
bad,
probably
we
gonna
can
be, like,
always
flooded.
leave, right?
What was that?
to the sewers, I guess.
Alright.
Why not?
I need to get some shit.
We're going back to the sewers.
I know, right? It's a horrible idea, really.
Especially while it's raining.
Admit, right? If it's bad, we can just leave and do something else.
This is true. We can always just leave.
Wait, why are we going again?
Well,
It's the quest that the dude gave us to allow us to
Oh,
investigate
yeah.
the islands.
Right,
And
right,
then
right.
we would get 5k gold if we do the islands.
Gotcha. Well, someone owes me 200 gold, so let's
That
go.
would that would be yeah. That would be Benadryl.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right, to the sewers.
Okay. Easily enough, you guys find your way to a manhole cover, and you're going straight for Mr. Bandersnatch's, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
weren't we given a place to like?
Oh yeah, we were.
There's multiple entrances. The warden had told you the nearest one to where you guys were in North Stellmore.
Sure.
It's up to you.
All right. So we can't go back to North Stillmore because now we've got Serum with us, and yeah.
How's it going? It's me.
So I guess we'll just go into the nearest manhole cover.
Okay. So in the Twessup Road area, you guys are going to end up. So as you make your way down into the sewers, let's see here.
It's dark. I can't see.
Exactly.
Everything's dark.
Everything is dark, and you can't see.
What about my elf eyes? What do they see?
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me.
using our dark vision.
Yeah.
Those of us who have it,
I think most of us in this party have it.
except for Kaiba.
Except for Kaiba, and that's it. Actually, poor Kaiba.
I don't have vision of anything.
Oh yeah, you don't either. Okay, so the two of you are just as you make your way down, there is let me see here. So, entering the sewers, the darkness surrounds you. No torches are lit underneath the city. It seems the sewers have not been tended to for some time. The water flows from the coast and beneath your feet into the valley regions beyond. It's mixed with the waste and is carried off. The stench is tempered today by the constant flow of water and rainwater as it mixes together. As you make your way down the ladder, your feet find the stone foundation that stretches and winds into the distance. So, with that, so you guys can see the map now, right?
No,
Kind
Oh yeah, part of it.
There's like a
yeah.
small little
I just see a black square.
Oh no.
scroll around a bit. You'll find it.
Oh, there it is.
No, no.
So, this is where you guys are right now.
So can I light a torch? I have 9 torches.
Sure. So, you take a minute and you light a torch. The torch gives you, I believe it's dim light, within 10 feet of you.
But what do we see?
As you guys look out, you see the, from right there, this is about as far as you can see. So, each of these squares is about 50 feet. So on the tiles, there is the green and that dark wall that is the city wall, the city limits. You guys came down, and there's about 2 or 3 squares worth of like walkway, and then everything that's blue and brown and green, that's all sewer water waste.
Do we hear any goblins around?
So, as you guys make your way down, go ahead and let me have everyone go ahead and make a perception check.
Can I just use my passive?
Normally I would, but this is like you guys actively looking for stuff.
Okay.
I can speak goblin. just in case. I rolled a 17.
Nat 20.
That's right. 17.
I hear all the goblins.
15.
Okay. Izza.
Okay, I got 16.
16? Okay, let's see. So, everyone except Abby, uh, you guys, as you're kind of walking and making your way through the area, um, you look around and you see small patches of blood and fur floating in the sewage. You see a dry trail of blood that leads southward, and you hear distant scrapes of some kind of object against the stone, like a.
Have I been in the sewers before? Doing
Um,
something or not?
kind
Never.
of, but
Okay.
not like this. You've kind of ducked in and out. You have a general idea of um, the number of entrances, which is why you were able to get down here so quick. But walking around here, it's been a while.
Okay.
So,
I say we move towards the sound.
so you guys start to make your way southward.
Should we sneak or should we just walk in like clinky clanky?
I mean, I can't really sneak. I'm wearing chainmail.
Okay.
And I'm holding a torch.
Yeah.
All right. Swords out, I guess, just in case.
So, for this, I need a marching order. So, who's in the front? Who's in the back?
I guess me, because since I'm holding the torch.
For yourself and Therion.
Yeah. I'll be behind him then.
Okay.
Be close
I'm
to
gonna
him.
try to like go into sneak and like walk right behind
Okay.
one of the people in front.
So for sneaking, I'd say you'd probably just like press yourself against the wall,
Hmm.
and just kind of walk against it as kind of
Okay.
just on the
Yeah.
edge of the torchlight.
Yeah.
But we'll say you're like third.
Okay.
I'll be in the back.
Okay.
I'll be behind Therion then.
Okay. Who does that leave?
Does that make
Izza? I'm assuming you're just gonna fill in there.
Oh, wait, yes.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. So, let me have. So Andre, go ahead and make a perception check.
8.
8. Okay. You guys are kind of talking amongst yourselves. Your atmosphere has gotten a little more jovial since you've gotten full, and you don't happen to notice as a woman comes screaming by you, "Ah! Ah! Ah! Save me!" And she just goes
Whoa.
running past you. And you watch as these three giant creatures. They're probably about Kaiba size. They come up with 3 clubs. Each one is holding one, and they walk up, and you can see them kind of jogging to catch up with this lady, and they take notice of you, and immediately start to take attacks on you. So this is gonna be against. Let me see something here.
Do they
She
look
brought the
like
cave troll.
goblins?
No, these are about 5 to 6 feet tall creatures, completely full of hair.
Do they look related to goblins?
Maybe just the ears.
Just the ears.
Maybe just the
I'm
ears.
just gonna guess they're trolls.
So they'll count if we take their ears.
You can certainly try. So hold on, let me just check something. Abby, did you roll stealth?
Screw their ears, get their heads.
I didn't, but I will now.
Do it right now, yeah.
Hold on. Yeah. So. Well, not doing well with the rolls today, but that's fine.
11. Okay. Let me see. Perception. to you. So, here's what's gonna happen. So, two of them are going to walk up to you, Andre, and they're going to make 2 Morningstar attacks, and one is going to throw a javelin at Charles.
Okay.
Well, shit, Doc.
So, javelin to Charles is a 10 to hit, or sorry, 20 to hit.
That hits.
And for this, we're going to say it is a surprise round for them, which means for you, Charles, you take, so that's going to be 1,
Don't
3,
die.
3 plus 7, so 10 points of piercing damage as the javelin comes hurtling towards you, and you feel it just embed through your armor, through your leather armor, into your chest. Kaiba, that is a... I don't think either of these hit, actually. That's an 11 and 15.
No.
Okay. Let's see. So, the 2 morning stars, they kind of and try and wail down on you, and they both miss. All right.
Well, seems like somebody wants to die. It's a perfect time since my heartbreak.
All right. With that, I need all of you guys to go ahead and roll initiative. Or actually, for this... No, for this, you're fine. We'll just do it this way. So, in order, I'm just going to go through your marching order, and we'll go in that order to make it easier. Okay? So, first up, Andre.
I rolled a 12 and a 3. So 12.
Oh, don't worry about initiative. This is just go. I'm just going to use your marching order. There's only 3 of them.
Oh, okay. So can I do rage?
Sure. So that's your bonus action.
Rage. Yep. And then I'm just gonna pull out my axe and smile and go for the nearest dude closest to me.
Okay. So there's 2 of them. Either one is close, so take your pick.
I take the left side.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
You want me to roll all 3 or just one at a time?
You can roll all. Yeah, roll all 3.
So 24, 29, and 13.
24 and 29 hit.
Alright, doing damage. So 10 on the first one.
Okay.
14 on the other one.
Okay, so you guys watch as Kaiba just smiles, and you can see him start to foam at the mouth just a little bit, and he pulls the axe over his head and goes, and the creature in front of you, with its makeshift kind of leather scale armor, there are deep gashes just left across its torso, and it in pain. It's barely within an inch of its life right now. All right, Charles, you're up.
Okay. Am I within range of them? Like, am I within their range?
So yeah, you're within 30 feet of the one that hit you with the javelin, and then the other 2 are probably within like 10 feet of you.
Okay, so I can move away without taking attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
I should have just asked that.
Yes.
I will cast Bane.
Okay.
Do I get to target 3 creatures? Yeah, all of them.
Mhm.
They need to make Charisma saving throws, DC 14, or Or every time they make an attack or a saving throw, they roll a d4 and subtract that amount.
Okay. So the one who threw the javelin, he saved. The other two did not. What was it, 14?
Yes.
So just that one.
Okay.
The
And then I will move back.
Okay. So, as you hold out your hand and you utter your few words at them, you watch as the two that are in combat with Kaiba currently kind of shake their head. Um, they they feel confused about what's going on now, and they can't focus as much. All right. With that, the one on your right, Kaiba, is going to make an attack on you, and that's a natural one. So he misses and just he lodges his Morning Star into the wall. All right, that's him. Dan, you're up.
I want to shoot a crossbow bolt at his eye.
Which one?
Is there any closer to me?
There's two that are currently in combat with Kaiba. Those would be the two closest.
Aye. Right or left of Kaiba?
The one on the right looks not hurt at all. The one on the left looks on death's door.
Oh, wait, what? The one on the right?
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot one. Actually, I can multi-attack, and this counts as an attack, right?
Mhm.
I'll shoot both at each.
Okay, one at each. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Yeah. First one is a 15.
15 misses. So you shoot and boom, it goes off into the darkness.
16.
16 just barely hits. So you shoot one at the one that's on death's door and you miss and you go shit. You reload and shoot the other one and wedges into his shoulder. Go ahead and roll your damage.
This one, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one. A D is like a diamond one, right?
D8 is the
Or,
diamond. So
yes.
D8 is like a perfect diamond, and then there's like the rounded diamond, which is a D10.
Yeah. Three.
3 points of damage. Okay.
It's kind of cute.
So just you see it like a small trickle of blood, kind of just oozing out. It's like black, dark purple blood. In the light, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's definitely darker. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm just reading stuff.
Okay.
Haha! I got you. Easy.
Okay. Abby, you're up.
Okay, sorry, I had to like go run to like let my person in to the room
Okay.
at the hostel. But what was going on?
You're in combat right now. There are two creatures that are currently in melee with Kaiba, and then there is one that's a few feet back from them that threw a javelin and hit Therion. So they've done some. Your party members have done some damage, but it's your go now.
Sure. All right. I guess I will kind of like run forward to the guy in the back if I can like make it there.
From where you're at, I would say.
Oh.
Just barely. You just barely make it to him.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then I'll try to like hit him with like a sneak attack if I was like properly hidden.
So, so he didn't notice your presence, but as you sneak up onto him, you just have your sneak attack. So, straight roll.
I can hear that. What was it?
So, just a straight roll, but you do have sneak attack if you hit.
Okay.
So you reach out with your blade, and it notices you just out of the corner of its eye and dodges out of the way. Your attack misses.
And then I guess I have another one.
Uh, 22 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage with sneak attack. Nice. Okay, 7.
I guess I didn't really need to roll the second one.
7, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. So, the second you kind of, as you miss, you let the dagger go, catch it with your other hand, and just jab it right into his belly, and yank it out, causing him to just welch in pain. All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I don't have any more like movement, do I?
No, you used all your movement to get there.
Then I am.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can you hear me? Sorry.
No,
I'm good.
I think audio issues. All right. So with that, the injured one by you, Kaiba, he's going to make an attack on you again, or again, it's going to make an attack, and this time it's going to be a 22 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. So this is going to be a. Plus 2. Oops. So, you take 21 points of damage as this time the Morning Star raises up and jams into your skull. Go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw. Or are you down? Are you still up?
No, I have 7 left.
Okay. Go.
But, I'm enraged. Doesn't it do like half?
Oh yeah. So you would take half because this is gonna be piercing damage. So half damage on that, and you still have your saving throw to make.
What's half of 21 again? So 11.
Okay. So next turn.
No, sorry, no, I meant like a damage. I
Oh,
rolled a 15.
oh, sorry. So 15 just barely saves. Damage will be half of 21, so 11. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. With that, he's going to frustrated. He's going to remain where he is, though. All right. With that, is a bad bunny. Your turn. Betty.
Yes.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. I would like to do firebolt.
Okay.
Just use this.
No, aim first. Aim to which one you want to attack first.
Okay, I would like to aim at the one
At which one?
more. Which one's closest to me, actually? Because I don't know where I was.
There are 2 of them that are close to you. One is there are 2 in combat with Kaiba. Those are the closest.
Okay, so I'm gonna aim at the one on the left,
The one on the left. Okay.
and
So you're doing firebolt,
yes.
and you're doing it as a cantrip, or are you doing it at a higher level?
Cantrip?
Okay, just making sure. Go ahead and roll a d20 and then add 5.
Okay, so 11 plus 5,
16. 16 just barely hits. Go ahead. For this, you don't need to roll damage. You can if you want, but so your firebolt shoots out from your hand, and it arcs over your party and just slams into this one creature, and with the it falls to the ground, dead. All right.
Good.
So that was your action. What else would you like to do? You still have your bonus action and movement.
Alright, so I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right. With that, Trajan, you're up.
Are any of the whatever these things are, weird hairy goblins injured?
All. So one of them is dead. The other two are injured right now.
The other two are injured,
Mhm.
and there's one that's right next to Kaiba, right?
Mhm.
Okay. The one that's right next to Kaiba, I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on it.
Nice. Okay. So you raise your hand and you yell, "Shame!"
Shame.
Yes, there it is.
Haha.
And that's a save on me, right?
Yeah. Wisdom save.
What's the DC?
16.
13. Doesn't make it.
Haha. So you've taken. Let's see. Roll. 10. 14 points of necrotic damage.
14 points. That's huge. Okay. So you watch as the creature starts to clutch his head. Ah! And you guys faintly hear the word shame. Shame.
Shame.
Yes. Anything else you wish to do?
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast. Kaiba's injured, right? Like, pretty badly injured.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on him.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna cast that at level. I'll do it at level 3.
Okay.
So that is 3d4 plus 5. 4. 6. 8. So 13.
Okay. So Kaiba, you
Then
heal up
I
for
get-
13.
And I get healed by 5.
Plus 5 too, right?
Yeah, that's with the plus 5 already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's it for me.
Okay.
Oh wait. No. I'm gonna move. Do I have enough movement to move up to that troll now?
You can move up to that creature, yeah. Just barely.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to him.
So just in a melee with him?
Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
within melee range.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Alright, so top of the round. Kaiba. The wisdom save that you made?
Yeah.
What was it? 15?
15.
Okay, so you just barely saved. Okay. Your action. What are you doing?
I want to fuck up the rat guy.
Okay, go for it.
Do we have to knock him out?
Not yet.
Oh, thank God. I lower my hand.
14 for the first one.
Misses. And so you take your first swing and it's ready for you this time. Dodges out of the way.
I got a nat 20,
Oh.
29.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Double damage.
So before you roll the your third attack, right?
Yeah.
Is it 3 attacks now?
Yeah, I got one more coming.
Okay. Hold off on that one. Just roll damage on your crit.
Okay. Is it 1d20 still?
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, the
Damage. Roll
Okay, never mind.
damage.
Sorry.
28 for damage.
Wait, 1d20 or 1d12?
So 1d12 plus 6 is your damage.
Okay, so
So roll the 1d12.
I got it.
Tell me that number.
17. 17.
No, just the d12.
No, that's what I got. I got 11 plus 6.
Okay, so 11, 22 plus 6, 28 points of damage.
Oh, I like
Okay.
Is he dead?
Yeah. So you guys watch as Kaiba in this frothy foamed rage, and lifts the axe and just goes, "I can't believe I missed!" and just and you watch as like half the body just gets cleaved, blood starts spurting out, and he's just covered in blood and gore now. Lifts the axe and kind of pulls it over his shoulder. You still have your one last attack.
In the name of love, I will attack a third one.
Is this wait? So did you go frenzy at this time then? Because you have 2 attacks.
Yeah, now I got the third one. So frenzy attack would mean I would get the third one, right?
Frenzied attack would mean you get the 3rd attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Of course. I would,
Okay.
I would do the frenzy.
Okay. So go ahead and you're gonna move up and go to the 3rd guy who Abby's currently in combat with, and go ahead and make your attack roll on him.
I got a 17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck him up.
15.
15 points of damage. So this one seems hardier than the rest. He looks a little more fed. The other ones looked a little skinnier and more malnourished. But the axe catches him in the shoulder, and he just looks you dead in the eye and goes, "Argh!" and pulls out his Morning Star that's been hanging off his belt. All right. So, with that, it is now Therion's turn.
How healthy is the guy looking?
Actually,
no,
he's a little hurt.
There's
Just one left.
I'll just cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So he makes a DC 14 Dex save.
Nat 20.
No.
you watch as the flame shoots out from your hands and goes to arc over, and at the last minute Kaiba steps in the way and you kind of just, oh god, and it and splashes into the water. All right. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Let's see. So it'll be Serum, your turn.
Yo. The third one is
He's
healthy?
a little hurt.
No, he's hurt.
He's a little hurt.
Oh. I guess it's my time to shine. I feel like every time I say that, I don't do well. But it's my time to shine. I'm gonna run up to it and hit it with my long sword.
Okay.
Of sharpness.
So you just barely managed to make up the space and get to him, and so as you do, you pull out your longsword and go ahead and make your attacks.
I knew it. It's not gonna hit. It's 6 plus 5.
11. So you rush up, ah, and he looks at you, pulls his club in the way as your longsword comes down and just blocks it.
Oh yeah, well, second attack, go! Yes, it's a 17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
This one. Oh man. It's a 2 plus 4 plus 2 from my dueling bonus
Okay, so
thing.
8.
Yeah, so
2 plus 4 plus
no,
2.
It's 2. No, 2 plus 2, which is 4 plus 2.
6.
So it's
6.
6.
Okay. So you go, ah, yeah, and you stab him and kind of drag the blade across his belly, opening the gash a little further that Yenhir had already started. He's looking pretty hurt at this point.
Defensive flourish.
Okay.
I am useful. Defensive flourish. I'm using a bardic inspiration.
Okay. Go ahead and mark off one bardic inspiration.
It's a D8, right?
Yeah, you should be at a D8 now.
Extra damage of a 2.
So, so you go. I'm not done yet. And you kind of just poke him a little bit more, aggravating the wound, and you watch a little bit of blood spurt out. Okay. Anything else?
Aha! Trying to read my flourish. See here. Alright, so +2 to my AC. Then. 2.
Yes.
Yep. Nope,
Okay.
that's it.
So, with that, Yenir, you're up.
Okay. The dude in front of me still alive. Right?
He's looking pretty hurt at this point.
Alright, I'm gonna continue to slash at
Okay.
him.
And you'll this time you still have sneak attack because he's flanked.
Okay. I think my internet's like rough, but it's working. It's
And
fine.
that's a nat 1. So, as you go to stab him, you're like, "Oh god, there's so many people. I can't get my blade." Ugh! And you just kind of throw your arm down in frustration on your first attack.
The other one not go
Oh,
through?
the other one did.
Or was
Oh,
it
okay, I'm
16?
sorry. 16.
Okay.
16 just
Yeah,
barely
I-
hits.
yeah.
So you manage to just and you make it in. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet.
7 points of damage, and you manage to find the snout of this creature and just wedge your blade into it and just shove his head back. You jump up onto his chest, kick off, do a backflip over the two that are standing there,
Woo.
and land behind them in a 3-point stance. And you hear the
A
faint
what?
boom as
Like Spider-Man.
like Spider-Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And you hear the faint thud as this creature hits the ground.
Double tap.
Wow, they're like
Okay.
trained apes, except not trained.
And then I'll just like chill in my stance.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Bravo, bravo.
So, you guys are now just standing in this sewer.
It's kind of a frenzy. I raise the hand.
I am frenzy, but not berserk.
Okay. I lower my hand.
Let's collect their
PTSD.
ears and find that girl who ran past us.
Yeah, she was running in the direction we came from. I think she'll be fine.
Yeah, the only thing that way is the exit, right?
George?
Oh, as far as you guys know, yeah, sure.
Can we at least go back and check? Or I'll go back and check. You guys get the ears.
Can I see if I can get some loot and the ears and a finger?
And a head. Why don't you carry a head? Maybe these are the girls, but just to be sure, you can cut their heads off, Kaiba, and take them with you. Yeah,
Head's too heavy. Fingers better.
I thought you're pretty strong.
What is it with you and bad ideas, Zerum?
They're pretty. What? That's not a bad idea. I'm just making sure.
A finger is more lighter than a head.
You should take a penis.
No, I want a finger.
Okay.
One of the finger looks like a human finger, except dead.
But I want to loot his body if I can.
You can try. There's not much on them. Most of the stuff has been broken beyond repair at this point. You've managed to find one Morning Star that is salvageable. The various leathers, they wouldn't fit you, but you can take them if you want.
I will do that.
Okay, so mark down 3 bugbear leathers and 1 Morning Star.
You say bugbear?
Mhm.
Just regular morning stars.
Just one regular morning star. Yep. So this will just be Kaiba, and then make sure you add a point of exhaustion to yourself for being frenzied.
Wait, I took a long rest. Though.
Yeah, but just now. That's why I asked you
Oh, okay.
to do the third attack. Frenzied.
Okay, yeah, I did. You said bug leather, right?
Bugbear.
Like
B-U-G-B-E-R. Bugbear.
Alright, that's it, right? We killed the goblins, quotation marks.
Well, we need 10 ears.
Oh. What is that,
So,
6?
So
ears.
you guys have
Or
you guys were tasked to get 10 sets of ears.
So we have.
You have three sets of ears right now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back and check on the girl to see if she can give us any information. While you guys go get those ears.
Good luck.
Okay.
All right.
Hurry back.
So Trajan, go ahead and make a go survival check.
Survival
Mhm.
check. 19.
Okay. So you make your way down the path, and you find the girl. She has just started to make her way up the entrance that you came in through.
So she's just leaving.
She's just booking it, yeah.
All right. Well, she must be fine then. I'm heading
Okay.
back.
Easy enough. You find your way back. Who is collecting the ears?
Did you get her contact info, Trajan?
No, I'm just letting her go.
Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure she's okay.
Nice.
So, who is attempting to take the ears?
I can hold on to them, yes.
Well, take them off of them, like intact.
I will take them
Okay.
off too and hold on
Go
to them.
go ahead and make a medicine check.
Medicine, you
Mhm.
said?
16. Okay, easy enough. You're able to get 3 pristine ears, and you kind of just toss them into a satchel. So you now have 3 bugbear ears in your possession.
Anyone want a sample?
I can't find bugbear.
These aren't
It's a-
for us.
It's a
I know,
custom
I was
item.
joking. Onwards, I guess.
So, at this point, you guys have 2 directions you can go. You can continue south in the direction that the girl was coming from, or there is, looking across, you can see there is another spot over that goes a little bit to a little bit more south than east.
Mm. Well, Kai was leading the way, so let him decide.
Let's just go. Let me see. Let me roll for it.
There could be more civilians to the south.
Let's go to the right.
Alright, to the right.
So you guys make your way over this way,
Uh,
and you see what looks to be an area that looks like this. And as you make your way through and into this area, let me have everyone go ahead and make a perception check.
$19 plus 7. 26.
15.
Okay. So, everyone except for Kaiba, you guys watch as the trail of blood that you've been following kind of comes to an end over here. There are some as you make it onto the platform down here, there are some small tattered pieces of fur and broken chairs and items kind of discarded and floating in some stagnant water over near the platform. And you hear a there's a splash that comes. It sounds like it's far off in the distance in the north this way.
What's the items?
These look to be just like chairs, like stools.
So garbage.
Yeah, basically, it looks like someone's just throwing their used stuff down here.
Nothing of use. All right. I say we head towards the splashing sound.
Alright,
Okay.
let's investigate.
So, are we going the same order still?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Give me a second here. So,
Maybe because we got ambushed last time? Nah, I'm kidding.
so
This way, Kaiba takes all the damage.
Kaiva, go ahead and make a perception check.
A 4.
A 4. Okay.
Again.
Uh-oh. Prepare for battle.
So, as you enter this area,
Someone shaming me?
yes,
No,
as you
'cause you got a four.
as you make it to the next gate for the area, you hear the and you see what looks to be about 100 rats of
Oh, no.
giant size for rats, right? So they're the size of a small beast. So they're kind of like the size of a cat.
So Chicago
Yeah,
rats.
Chicago rats. Yeah. They feast on humans and shit. So they are.
Quick
Yeah.
question. Why are we killing rats?
What? I couldn't hear that.
Can you say that again?
Hello.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, why are we killing the rats?
They snuck up on us.
But they're rats, they're not hurting us.
Oh,
I
they're
think
about to.
They're about to eat us.
They're
I don't know
about to
about
try and
her.
eat us.
Rats, how are they gonna eat us?
They're
And there's a lot of them.
they eat people. They're giant rats.
Okay, well, I mean, we could specify on size.
Yeah,
George said they're about the size of
they
cats.
they are about the size of cats, and there are about roughly
Chicago
100 of them, from what you can tell.
Oh, some of us are not from Chicago.
Oh,
Oh,
well, they're the size of cats.
think of a chihuahua.
Yeah.
So,
No, bigger.
for this, the way I'm going to do it, because this is way too many things to roll,
Run!
Run away!
so we'll do this. Roll D20
Guess I attempt to run is
plus
failing.
4.
I tried.
So, all of them will have advantage on you.
Damn it.
So,
no.
That's 100 rats.
okay.
It's 100 rats.
And you guys. Oh well, fuck. All
We're
right.
Run!
So as you guys get here, they start to crawl up onto your bodies and start to nibble away, sneaking under the armor.
Wait. These are large rats. How are they under the armor?
They are
That is
biting
true.
through the armor. We'll put it that way.
My
Okay.
chainmail is tailored to me, sir. They cannot sneak under
They
my
are
armor.
biting through the chainmail with their giant ass teeth. So,
Their teeth made of steel.
potentially yes. All right. So, okay, that's not so bad. So 4 times 100,
Ow.
400.
600 damage.
I'm pretty sure we're dead.
Yeah, we're not even unconscious. We're dead.
Okay.
dead.
So, you guys manage to each take 25 points of damage as the rats and their initial surge creeps up on you.
Bastards.
It is now your turn. What would you all like to do?
Isn't one of us unconscious? Just get knocked out, fainted,
I want
and
to-
dead.
Let's see. No, I think you all have just enough to survive.
I'm a little bit over half.
I'm at 5.
I was close.
Oh god.
I'm under. I'm under.
So,
half.
in this moment, what would you guys like to do?
So, are we doing marching order or just rowing?
We'll just go marching order. So, Kaiba, what would you like to do?
I would like to rage. First of all, and as my bonus action, I want to use
Your bonus action is
two
your
po-
bonus action is raging. So to go into a rage is
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay.
And I want to use 2 actions to use potion,
okay.
and then the third one to attack.
So the way it works for your attacks, you need to attack in order to get 2 attacks. You only have 1 action. So you can attack and you get to attack twice, or you can take the potion. And it's a bonus action to drink the potion, so it's up to you.
Oh, okay. I'll use the bonus action to drink the
Okay.
potion then.
Which potion are you using?
I guess I just have the potion of healing. I just use one of
Okay.
those.
So that's 2d4 plus 2.
I got an 11.
11 total. All right.
And then I'm gonna roll for attack.
So you have 2 attacks.
So are they considered just single rats per like I'm attacking?
For
I just
for the
wanted
purposes
rat
of this, go ahead and roll your d20. So roll your 2 attacks.
21 on the first one.
Okay.
We got an 11 on the second.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll damage just for the first one.
13.
Okay. So 13 points of damage as you you manage to kill off about 2 of the rats.
So we're treating the swarm of rats as one creature,
Mhm.
right? Okay. Just checking.
Huh.
Okay.
98 to go, guys.
Let's get it.
All right. With that, it's Therion's turn. Go ahead.
I will. Yes, I will cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
Using my bonus
Okay.
action. Healing everyone for 5.
Okay.
And then I will use my action just to swing my dagger at the
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
For 7 damage.
7 damage. You manage to just stab one of the rats. And it bloop, falls into the water. Alright. Let's see. Serum.
We killed a beholder, and now we're about to die to 100 rats. 97 rats, actually. I apologize for this. gonna cast Shatter
Okay.
at the 4th
Oh,
level
okay.
on me, around me.
That is
I'm
fine. That is fine.
Okay.
We've got to kill these rats.
So,
But I will say this. I will shame you.
so you all get a boom boom as the sudden shatter pierces your ears. I need let's see. This will be Charles, Yenyer, 10 feet. So Charles, Yenyer, Iza, and Kaiba. I need all of you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna roll for Issa because she's in the bathroom.
And Kaiba, you have danger sense, so you get advantage on this one.
Okay. I got a 19.
3.
Abby. Oh, Abby. Okay. All right. So let's see. Dan, you said fourth level, so that's 5d8.
5d8.
Everyone else, everyone who saved takes half damage.
Dear God. Abby, you always get the worst end
So
of the
Abby,
stick
you take 19 points. Charles,
Don't
what's
I?
up?
Oh, don't I also have a thing where I can?
Yeah,
half
you can
damage?
use your reaction if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my
Okay.
reaction.
So
to
go ahead and half that.
damage.
Can you dodge a sound?
So I believe this one is, let me double check here.
I have like my cloak of flying too, so I could potentially move.
So for this one,
the way.
Shatter is like a loud sound.
shatter is a
Yeah.
loud sound.
But it says thunder.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's in a
No, yeah,
Thunder
but this is
sound.
where you can see. So uncanny dodges if you can see it. And I believe, what's the other one? Uncanny dodge, and there was something else. I can't remember what it was.
Fosroda!
Yeah, I don't think uncanny dodge works in this. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I can't dodge
No,
out of
not
the
on
way.
this one. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Blast. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
There's rats.
So 19.
Yes. So 19 points to you.
19. Okay.
Let's see. What is it, Andre?
I was gonna say, does my rage half that damage?
Not this one. That is only piercing. That's like melee damage.
Okay.
Is it? Oh, it's thunder damage. It's halved because of your resistance, I think.
I'm just lightning.
Which is, I think that counts as thunder.
Yeah, I'll allow it. That one's fine. So you can half that. So you're
Okay,
half of
sure.
half. So you're at 5 for you.
So 3.
No, 5. So half is 10, and then half is 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 for Iza. And then Charles is 19, unless you have something you're gonna do. Okay. And then let's see, 19. So that takes out about 5 rats, we'll say.
The fuck, dude?
Damn.
All right.
I'm down, by the way.
Oops.
Are these Rick and Morty rats or something? Shit.
Who's down?
The other cleric. You guys watch as
okay.
Therion gets hit, and he goes, "Oh!" and just falls to the ground.
Oh
Oops.
no, don't burn.
Way to snake in here, Janir.
Is this where we're going to die?
Maybe.
We're not gonna die yet.
All right. So that was
And if we did, I
So,
help.
Genir, you're up.
Okay. So we're fighting rats now, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Can I put on my like bat cloak?
Yep. You have it on. It's attuned and equipped. So you're saying your command word.
I rise.
Okay. And
And I'm gonna fly up, like out of the reach, hopefully, of the
Okay.
rats a little bit, and then like dive back in to try to like slash them.
Okay. So let's do it this way. I want you.
Or like go and slash them and then up away
Okay.
from them. Yeah.
So
Sorry, other way
that's
around.
fine. So as you go up, I want you to go ahead and make an athletics check.
Rolling.
That's
Sorry. It's taking
12.
its time.
Okay. So you manage to break free of the grasp. One of the rats falls into the water, and you hear it kind of and just dies. As you come down and you slash, go ahead and make an attack. Nat 20. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage with sneak attack.
Cool.
And then 3d6.
Yeah, I guess I didn't need to roll twice, but. And then I have another attack, right?
Don't forget your sneak attack damage.
Huh?
Sneak it.
I rolled another.
No,
Oh.
because sneak attack damage is 3d6 on top of your 1d4.
Oh. Okay, I forgot
Mhm.
that last time. Sorry. 6.
Okay, so you manage to swing down, and with your first blade, you jam 3 rats into one and just chuck them off the edge. And with your second attack, that'll hit. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong
That's
one. Hold
okay.
on. This one.
Okay, and you manage to take another rat with you with the other blade, as you fly up into the air.
Cool. And then I just fly back up into the air so they can't
Okay.
bite me.
So that'll be 12. Okay. So with that, it is now Izza's turn.
Okay, can you hear me?
Hello.
Okay, so I would like to use mold earth
Okay.
and try to separate the rats, maybe like a wall of sorts between us.
Okay. So for mold earth, if I remember right, what's the cast time on it?
I think it's instantaneous. Yeah, it says instantaneous.
It says cantrip on it.
Okay. So, you mold earth.
She's earth bending.
Okay. Hold on, let me look it up. Why isn't it in my book? Alright. So, one action instantaneous. So the two things you could do with it are you could take one of the squares that the rats are currently on and kind of shove it away and expose the water underneath, or you can make kind of the area like one of those areas difficult terrain. Up to you.
Okay, so I will go with the difficult terrain.
Okay. So you reach out and you guys watch as the stonework starts to just meld and turn gooey and mucky and almost like a quicksand. And about 10 of the rats that are there start to get stuck into it, and their tails start to intertwine. All right. Anything else you want to do? You still have your bonus action, I believe, and movement if you want to use it.
Do I have an attack?
That was your action to do that. So the mold earth takes one action to use. So you can use your action to do an attack. You can cast a spell. Right? So do you want to do something else instead of mold earth? If you want to do an attack?
I mean, can I do an attack? I thought you said I
So
already used.
the action lets you do an attack. It lets you cast a spell. It lets you dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, all that kind of good stuff, right? So the cost of using mold earth is one action. Does that make sense? So if you use one action to do that, you can't use it to attack with your quarterstaff or something like that.
I'll just leave it as is. Then.
Okay. All right, that's your turn. And then Trajan, you're up.
All right. My time to shine. I'm going to use Shining Finger against Swarm of Rats.
Okay, go for it.
He's gonna grab one face.
All right.
One rat.
So we're treating this swarm of rats as one creature, so yes. Nat 20.
Nice. Go ahead. You forgot to say the thing.
Say it.
I have. Let me roll damage first, and then I'll
Okay,
say
fine.
it.
You have to say the
Are
whole
you
thing.
are you doing it at
I'm gonna say
first level?
I'm doing it level 3.
Level 3. Okay.
I want to get rid of all of these rats now.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do it on here because
Yeah, that's fine. That's a lot.
5 d10s will take way too long.
Is this my first time seeing this?
No, it is not. You've seen him use this before.
Is the big black dick?
No.
No.
No. That's the spiritual one.
Ah, damn. I was hoping for 50.
All right. So
But it
that was a nat
doubles.
20 though, right?
Yes. So this is. Was it 56?
56 points of damage. You guys watch as
This hand of mine shines and roars.
Yes.
Its loud roar tells me to grasp victory. Shining finger.
So you guys watch
Wait, I don't
as a
think I heard
burst of
clearly.
light shoots out from his finger and just. You watch as about 15 rats just go flying into the water. Just.
How much HP does this swarm of rats have?
I know. What the
Are
hell?
we halfway?
So
It was like 15, 10, like 5 somewhere.
A 3
they
somewhere.
they are
One.
starting to get a little worried. You watch as about 15, 20 of them start to disappear and back into the shadows. There's still about like 20 or 30 left. These ones they don't look quite right. They look mangy. Some of them have like flesh torn off and fur missing in places.
Are they undead?
You're not sure. Go ahead. Actually,
I wanna
go ahead and
do-
make a religion check, Ryan.
Holy water. Splashing the holy water. It purifies the sewer water.
17.
17. They are not dead. They are diseased. Mhm.
Oh.
Ew.
So, with that,
They've got the AIDS.
Black Plague.
the rats are going to take their second round of attacks on you. And this will be a 16 to hit. Or, no, I'm sorry. 18.
To hit
18
who?
to hit all of you guys.
Oh.
Except Yenir. So, 18 to hit. Except for Yenir, who is in the air, so they can't reach you. And I believe, Charles, you're down, right? So
Yes.
take one failed death save.
Wow, you're
No,
just
you
going
cast
all
the
out.
Healing word, right?
What?
A while
Yeah,
ago.
earlier.
He
Oh, wait.
he
I
had
wasn't paying
I
attention.
forgot. I still have a bonus action, so I'm
Okay.
gonna cast healing word on
Okay.
Charles.
so he's back up.
Do that.
Before they attack. So I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah,
attack
yeah.
them.
That's fine. So
We'll see. We'll see. So 3d4 plus 5. He's gonna heal by 3, 7, 7, 4, 11, 16, and then I get 5.
okay. So, let me see here. What did I say it was 16 plus 4, right? Was
Huh? No, he heals by 16.
but
Just
okay.
I already added. Whenever I say a number,
Okay.
I add.
So I'm gonna re-roll the attack here. Okay. That is 17 plus 4, so 21. 21 to hit. Is anyone?
Yeah.
That's everyone, right?
Yeah.
Go down.
All right. So 2.
So 4 points
You
of
each
damage.
take 10 points of piercing damage. Kaiba, that's halved for you, so that's 5 points to you. Yenir, you don't take any. And I need everyone who is not Yenir to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Seven.
17.
Okay.
I'm 10.
Okay.
Five.
5. Okay. So, Charles and Kaiba, you guys feel as the some of these diseased rats, they bite into you, and you feel the infection start to just take hold. You guys are currently considered diseased. It can be cured, but you can't regain hit points except by magical means. Your max hit points decreases by 1d6 every 3 hours, or every 24 hours. And if you ever, during this time before the disease is cured, reach 0 hit points, you instantly die. No death saving throws, just dead.
Okay.
This is why we have backup characters.
I saved. Thank God.
So, all right. And the just FYI, the way I'm going to play the disease is you two are affected for right now, but you may infect others, or can possibly infect others. We'll see how things go. All right.
Do not touch them.
So, with that, top of the order, Kaiba, if you're still up, you're up.
How much damage
Still
did I
up.
do? I've been down.
You guys each took 10 points of damage except for Kaiba, who took 5, and except for Yenir, who's in the air, so she took 0.
Oh, so I'm not down anymore.
I think Issa's down.
No, she.
Okay. So I would like to use one of my attacks on the rats because I'm pissed
Okay.
now. Wait, don't I have to do a wisdom saving throw?
You do. I was gonna get to that.
Oh.
Go ahead and make your wisdom saving.
I'm sorry, guys. It's an 11.
Okay. So, go ahead and make your attacks.
$14 on the first one.
Okay.
$16 on the second
Okay.
one.
Go ahead and roll damage for Bud.
14 on the third one.
Are you frenzying again?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and take a second. Oh, that's fine. We'll get to that. So, what was the last one?
I think 14.
So go ahead and roll damage for all three.
11 on the first one.
Okay.
13 on the second one.
Okay.
13 on the third one.
Okay. Got it. You watch as Kaiba just starts hacking away and shoots off about 5 rats.
Just 5.
Just 5.
Dear God.
All right.
These are some tough rats.
Yep. There's just a lot of them, man. All right. Anything else you want to do, Kaiba? I think that's everything. You can try.
I don't think I can do anything.
Next up is Therian. Are you still up? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still up. I will cast Polymorph on myself.
Okay.
Turn into a mammoth.
Do that, right?
Yeah.
Turn into a mammoth.
I feel like a mammoth would be a bad idea here.
No, it's a wonderful idea. Turn into a mammoth.
Wait, let me look up the stat block for a mammoth.
You'll have ridiculous stats as a mammoth.
God.
Let's see.
Possibly collapse the sewer system on us.
If the mammoth moves at least 20 feet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty good, but
I only learned this because my other friend plays D&D and he's a dungeon master. So turn into a mammoth.
I'm gonna vote against being a mammoth. Seems like a bad idea in like this area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn into a giant eagle.
Giant eagle. Okay.
Yes.
America. God bless America.
And that's my action for polymorph.
That is correct.
And then I will
Shit.
I will use my movement to just fly into the
Okay.
air.
Go ahead and make a strength check, or sorry, an athletics check. Add 3 to the d20 you roll.
I got a 17.
17. Okay, so you managed to break free of the grasp. You knock off about like 3 or 4 rats as you come out. All right. And just FYI, you have 26 hit points as Eagle, so you can put 26 temporary hit points in.
Oh, okay.
All right. With that, Serum, you're up.
What do I have? I could cast another shatter. Wanted to.
It didn't seem like a good idea after the first time.
Do you have something that's like more directed, or less
Didn't
AOE?
someone die last time?
What about
Yeah.
vicious mockery?
Is there anything in front of me?
Right now,
Anybody?
yeah, there is Kaiba that's directly in
Kaiba.
front of you.
Okay. But the rats are like all.
They're
around
just
us, right?
swarming around you. There's less now, but
Okay.
yeah, they're still swarming.
Hmm. Yeah, no, most of my spells are kind of like. How about on me? 5 feet on me. 5 feet away?
5 feet away, would no one.
Oh, I could use Thunderclap. Is it worth? Nah, I'll just swing my blade around.
Okay.
So bad.
All right, go ahead and make your attack. So you have 2 attacks, and then if you want to use a flourish.
It's a 1. For the first
Okay.
one. It's a critical
So
fail.
you start to you just can't seem to hit these giant rats. Okay.
You know, I feel like Shatter would have been a better option because I rolled a 6.
So you miss
The second
both
one,
of your.
So like a total of 11. A total of no, not 11. 10. Total of 10.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
you miss both of the attacks, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
So it was a 10 and a 6. Is that right? Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So both of those miss. You guys watch as your bard just tries to stab the ground. He's like, die, 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 and just misses the rats entirely.
You should have tried to seduce the rats.
Well, yeah, that would work. You know.
I'll let you
Hey,
use your bonus
if you're
action
good
if
enough
you want.
If you're good enough of a bard, it would work.
I'll let you try with your bonus action if you want.
Seduce them.
And get disease and possibly
you don't,
die.
You don't have to kiss them or have sex. Just seduce them. You're a bard. That's what you guys do.
Do Blackpink. Blackpink, man, dance.
Uh,
Hit him with the doo-doo, doo-doo,
sure, I'll hit him with that.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna seduce him.
Okay. What are you gonna do
I'm
to?
gonna serenade
Okay.
them.
Get.
Ding.
Mhm.
With my loot.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
11.
11. You start to play your lute. Dun, 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 dun.
I just get swarmed.
And
Yeah.
a couple of the rats look your way, and they kind of tilt their head, and then resume to just biting on your friends.
The time was
Worst.
made. I should have just shattered.
Worst bard ever.
Hey, I'm doing my best.
Okay. With that, Yenir, your turn. Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Alright, I guess. Wait, do we still. How many rats do we have?
There's roughly like 20-ish or so left.
Oh, that's not too bad, I guess.
Wait, I thought. Whatever.
I've been keeping count as we're going.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I will try to swoop back down and like cut some bitches.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Cut some bitches.
Cut some bitches.
I like.
25 hits.
Those are for my first and second.
Okay, so both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage for both. And then sneak attack for one of them. Nice. Okay. So as you swoop back down, the bat wings kind of shape, and you kind of dive bomb in. Your blades sticking out, and you just and you manage to take out about 4 rats as you and fly back out into the watery area, out of reach of the rats. So there is roughly about 10 of them left at this point.
Shit.
So, anything else, Yenir?
As long as I'm like flying.
You
back
are
up
in
into
the air
air,
out of
we're
reach.
good.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, then I'm just gonna stay
Okay.
there.
Izza.
Yes.
Your turn.
I thought I was down.
So, yeah, you didn't get healed yet. So, go ahead and roll a d20, and then tell me if it is a, what number it is.
Oh my god.
It's a 1.
It's a natural.
Okay,
I
so
was just thinking that
here's
too.
what happens.
That's
You
2.
you take 2 death saving failures. So I marked those off on your D&D Beyond for you.
So,
So you guys watch as Izza is laying on the floor, and she starts to cough up a little blood. All right. With that, Trajan, you're up.
No.
All right. Hold on. Let me see what I can do. There's 6 of us, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word on us all. See, that's 1d4 plus 5. 2, 7. So everyone heals 7. I heal 9. So anyone who's down is now up. And then I'm going to shame the rats.
Okay, go for it.
Well, that's a wisdom save.
I
for
know,
them,
but
so...
you need to do your thing.
Oh,
Thank you. Let me see. So not smell. So aha, they fail. 5.
Raven Queen.
nice. See what we get. Nope, wrong die. Where is it? Where did I put it? 14.
14 points of damage. You guys watch as the rats, the remainder of them, they all start to just look around, looking for the location that the sound is coming from, and they all just and just fall dead. All the rats have either run away or died at this point.
All right.
We did it! Victory!
But they're not goblins, so that was useless.
True.
So
We're not done yet.
We're not dead yet, but most of us are going to be close to dying.
Some of us did.
Well, no, they're alive now, so yeah.
One partially due to me. We don't talk about that.
It's all right. It's all right. We made it out alive so far. I'm gonna lead the party now because my perception has a +8.
Can I be?
This isn't
Can I be
working out.
second?
okay.
Can I help? I also have a pretty high perception.
For this, I'm gonna say it's just the one person, whoever's leading.
Okay.
You're cutting out, George.
What's up?
You're cutting out a little bit.
Okay. I said it's just gonna be one person, so it'll just be, so in this case, Trajan. All right. So you guys kind of collect yourselves. You look around at all the dead rat bodies around you. Some of them plagued, some of them not. I need. So this is gonna be. So, Andre and Charles, you guys are currently diseased, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it affect my polymorph?
No, because you were already diseased before you polymorphed. Yeah.
Does this last up to an hour? I'm gonna hang out.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I do a medicine check to try to cure their disease?
Want to perch on my shoulder so I can be like a
You
real.
can do a medicine check to kind of figure out how to cure it, if you want.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, go for it.
I'll do
Yeah.
that. 26.
26. You look at them. There are some potions that will allow you to heal them. Otherwise, a lesser restoration will do it.
All right. Well, we're not dead yet, so say we keep going towards the splashing sound.
Wait, what? I have 18 hit points.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do. And
Should we
he's
do a
saying
quick
that-
short rest before we move on then?
Yes, we should. Or go back to the surface and rest.
Doesn't that put Charles out of his polymorph too?
It doesn't
I don't
last
know.
forever. It lasts an hour.
Yeah. If we do a short rest.
And a short rest is 1 hour.
I mean, I think if we're gonna do a rest, we might as well just leave the sewers, right? Because it's not like we're locked in here.
That's true, we could just leave.
Awesome.
we
The
can come back.
sewer closes. Can't open the manhole. Tunnel collapse.
Yeah, let's leave the sewer so we can rest safely. And we'll head back in later on.
And if we do a long rest, the clerics can also just throw on lesser restoration and ourselves.
Yeah.
And we might find Thornberry or Benadryl ready for next time.
This is true. They could be with us. So yeah, let's head back to the inn and do a long rest.
Okay.
To the curse. Which was
Okay,
that?
so you guys managed to find an entrance over here, where you're able to get a little bit closer. The curse is over here, but you're able to walk over there without traversing the sewers any longer.
Well, before we rest, then I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on Kaiba and Charles, so they're no longer
Easy enough.
cursed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you two are no longer considered diseased.
No longer have the AIDS.
Yay!
um,
I have found the cure for AIDS.
We need to come to 2019
so
It's just
Kaiba,
magic.
you are at 2 points of exhaustion right now.
then. Okay.
That's all right. We're taking a long rest.
All right. Let's see. So you guys make your way back to the Enchantress's curse, bloodied, bruised. As you walk in, Reginald goes, What happened to you lot?"
Sewer rats.
Oh.
This guy attacked me with magic. Point at 0.
Oh, he'll do that. He's a lazy
And
fuck.
goblins.
And what?
In my defense, there were sewer rats.
And goblins.
What goblins?
Big goblin.
Goblins. In your sewers.
You show him the ears.
Those aren't goblin ears. That's it's a bugbear.
It's just a
Yeah.
type of goblin, right?
You
Told you guys we
think
should have cut the head off.
They're
Adventurers Guild or whatever would accept these as goblin ears?
maybe, but it's shite. I don't know.
Bug-
They're close,
Bugbears are a
but
type of goblin.
they're kind of like mercenaries that the goblins hire.
Oh. Well, they're goblins. They count.
You can certainly try.
Told you we should have gone the heads.
I feel like going back for the guard and going for the third try. But next time.
Before we head into the sewer next time.
Say your last words before we could, potentially lose our lives. Never.
It's time to
Your
manage.
point across.
What's up?
Oh no, I was about to say, like, it's time to woo this girl for good.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Good luck with that. Your hand.
I give
I
him
do
my
have
blessing.
one more hand.
Is Tonberry around?
You
asleep.
guys look around.
I
You don't see him, but Reginald goes, "Oh, you mean that half-orc fella y'all were with? He made his way upstairs."
Hey, Reg.
Hmm.
Can I get a round for everybody? Because we almost lost our lives to sewer rats.
Sure.
Kind of need to pick me up.
The usual rate, 1 gold.
Yeah. Here you go.
Takes the 1 gold, lays out 6 mugs with some hearty-looking ale.
I'm going for it. I'm checking it.
All right.
Chug.
To you.
So you guys all take your respective drinks, whether you partake or not. Your choice, and you make your way up to your room, I believe, for your long rest.
All right.
All right. So with that, I'm gonna stop the session here, and you guys can all go ahead and mark off a long rest.
Rats.
Goddamn
New
rats.
PTSD.
You thought goblins were bad.
First goblins, now rats.